So I started off as Marilyn Monroe because they were having a Marilyn Monroe anniversary night, and then it got into Madonna by an accident, actually. And that's, okay, so I've actually never talked about this publicly.
Well, let's hear it, honey.
So
Let me sip on my crystal while you tell me.
I'll join you right now. So here's how I first started. Tiger Heat, when it first opened many moons ago.
It's a big twink party here in LA, for those of you that don't know. It's been running for years, it's huge, it's still running today.
Right, it is. So it was their first couple months open, and they were having a Madonna night, and they had hired Viva to perform. And so Viva had called, his name was Eddie, my ex's name was Eddie. She called Eddie, said, hey, can you pick me up to take me to Tiger Heat? I'll get you guys in. So we planned to go with her, and Eddie's like, hey, dress up like Madonna. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. That's my idol. I don't want to look like a cheap imitation. I'm not all about this. And he was like, you know what? Let me do your makeup. I'll dress you up. You're gonna look really good. And he's an awesome makeup artist, so I trusted him. He dressed me up in like this Lucky Star outfit from what we had at home, and we went to go pick up Viva. And she was like, oh, wow, girl, you look good. I'm like, oh, thanks. We get there.
You get props from the other number one Madonna Impersonator,
yes. So we get there. Viva performs. She performed early that night. And her and Eddie went to the smoking patio. I stayed inside because I like to hear music. I didn't really care for smoking. So Vogue came on. And this Tiger Heat at the time was at the Hollywood Athletic Club. And that's a huge stage. Huge. And there was a ton of people. Vogue's playing. There was this invisible force just like pulling me to the stage. And I'm like going to the light. I'm like, no, I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Something just came over me. There was no security there at the stage. I got up and I performed Vogue.
Wow.
And the audience went nuts. They went crazy. Big standing ovation, everything. I ran to the smoking patio. Eddie and Viva were still there. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys, I just performed Vogue and they love me. Oh my God, I got this amazing reaction. They love me. And so all the people who had saw the show now were coming out to the smoking patio. And I'm standing next to Viva, but they were going to me and saying, oh my God, Madonna, can I take a picture? Oh, hi, Viva.
Oh, bitch.
Madonna, oh my gosh. And that's when me and Eddie knew, like, there's something here. And I think Viva knew it that night, too, that, something's
And then did she slap you across the face and say, never stage me again, bitch?
She beat me like mommy dearest.
Right.